Well, I can't just waste the food. I think it's actually getting worse each apple slice that I eat. Oh. But, waste not, want not. So, the ending of that top 15 zombie movies. It's an idea that I've had for, well, I'm going to say quite a few months. Not quite a year. Almost a year though. Probably about 8 months I've had this idea floating around. I haven't had time to really capitalize on the idea or work on it any. But, the gist of it is, I say I'm going to pay an old friend to visit a show. Show is the key word there. That was canceled prematurely, which means it ended before it really got started, pretty much. And that show is in the description. Link to that account that I used. Now, this character is, as you may or may not know, Mr. Your Show, who was, I would take ideas from comments or messages or anything on Twitter or Yahoo Messenger. It was a long time ago. It's when I used Yahoo Messenger and first started Twitter. And what I would do is I would make a response video to that, just based on what they asked. Some of the topics included, which is better, Pirate or Ninja? Do you like regular Coke or Diet Coke? What was one? What's your stance on women who are strong enough to bench press me? Just small things, like just something I could have fun with, make it funny, kind of really make the audience enjoy it, and just make them laugh. All the goal was to make them laugh. And to give me something to do, because I didn't really have much to do. And so it was quite fun to work on. Now, I say it was fun to work on because eventually this character got out of control. Not Mr. Your Show, this other guy, and you know who you are. Him wouldn't shut up about this stupid scene from Invader Zim. Now, I have nothing against Invader Zim. I don't watch Invader Zim, and it's okay. I don't like it all that much, but he kept pushing this one thing. It was like, what's something about, what's your, I don't know, what's your stance on the room with a moose or something like that. Something in those lines, the room with a moose. And the clip wasn't on YouTube, so I couldn't use the clip that he wanted me to use. And the one he found was like, it didn't make any sense out of context from the episode, and I didn't really find it funny. And he kept pushing it on me, and I didn't want to do anything else because I couldn't get any other ideas from anybody. Because it turns out he was all of the accounts that were giving me questions, except for one. No, three. He was, except for three. He gave me the main ones, though. But, so, it just, like, I didn't feel like messing with that. I wasn't getting ideas from anything, and I couldn't really film anything. And he says he blames it on my laziness, which is a lie, because he kept pushing that stupid room with the moose. He spammed it on every one of my videos, on every account that I had. So, I got just real tired of it, and I just gave up on Mr. Your Show. He was dead. He was dead. That is where it brings in this tie-in to the end of the top 15 episodes. Mr. Your Show is dead. Now, what do you do with trioxin and dead things? Bring them back to life. So, that's basic gist of it. Bringing Mr. Your Show back to life. Now, this, it's gonna, like, I'm gonna have a few episodes of Mr. Your Show and some things with in the Nick of Time. Shh. They won't be quiet. Anyway, I just ignore them. Some things with Mr. Your Show, some things within the Nick of Time. Maybe a VloggerByDay in there, thrown in one of these, thrown in there as well. I think that's all the accounts that I'm going to connect together into this big thing, timeline, that I'm going to do. Now, it's something, like I said, I've been working on for about 8 months. I haven't really worked on it. I haven't really thought out exactly what I'm going to do. And just recently it all really came together for me as an idea, thanks to, I have to give credit where credit is due, thanks to the same person who drove Mr. Your Show to death and gave me some slight ideas that I could tweak and kind of really bring everything together that I've had the idea to. So that's really all there is to it. There's not much more that I want to give away without spoiling everything, and little minor details that keep coming to mind. And I say that because they keep coming to mind as something that I want to do inside these episodes, just short little things. And on one last note, the clones in The Nick of Time are not based on Wheezy Waiter's clones, who does pretty much the same thing. He makes clone videos and stuff, and clones in his videos. I had the idea for In the Nick of Time long ago, and it wasn't like long ago, but it was after I'd watched Wheezy Waiter, but before he started introducing all these clones that had specific personality traits. So, I'm not in any way trying to copy what Wheezy Waiter's doing, or try and make it my own thing. It's something that I've wanted to do, and something I've had an idea to do. I just haven't done it recently, which is bad because Wheezy Waiter has gotten more clones, more subscribers, more beard lovers, and I am proud to say that I am a beard lover. I do like Wheezy Waiter, and I do love his stuff, and I watch it, and I don't want to try and steal any of his ideas. And any idea that you see that might look stolen from Wheezy Waiter, purely coincidental, like they say in movies. All characters are not related to anything else, and if it is, it's purely coincidental. That's it. So that is all that I really have to say, and I have to finish this food. See you around.